Welcome to the Teja Stats. This is the seated paper 2 question science. Okay. In this class, we are going to discuss about the previous questions of a science paper 2. A teacher gives the following materials to two groups of the students. Group A, three rectangular glass strips, a circular plain glass plate, some piece of bangles and cardboard tube and disc. Group B, two plain mirrors and a hard cardboard box. Which of the following gadgets can be prepared by the groups of A and B using the above sets of materials? So, which you can see the options over here, that is group A, what they can prepare: periscope, kaleidoscope, periscope, and group B, kaleidoscope, Newton disc, and a periscope pinhole camera. As you can see, in group B, two plain mirrors and a hard cardboard box. So this can be only done by making this by using these materials. You can prepare uh, periscope only. So they can't able to prepare the kaleidoscope, and Newton disc is having some circular shape of model, and pinhole camera can be done with the two boxes. So the option elimination process we can use here. So this is not going to be done by the group B, and this also be the not going to be done. So pinhole camera also not going to be done. So they can able to make only the periscope. So according to that, this option 3 is correct. The kaleidoscope can be formed by the group A. As you can see in the options, that is there are three rectangular glass strips. Okay, so kaleidoscope having three rectangular glass strips, and a circular plain glass plate, and some piece of bangles and a cardboard box, a tube, and a disc. This can be able to use for kaleidoscope. Next, in this class, the second question: which of the following property of light can be used to explain the phenomena of shadow formation? So you can see the options over here, that is light travel in a straight line, and a light travel at a speed of high. uh, Light is composed of seven colors. uh, Light does not pass through opaque object. So options AB, AD, AC, BD. So which you already know the light uh, content. So light travel in a straight line, which you already know, and light does not pass through a peculiar object, which may makes the shadow effect. Okay, shadow formation, we can say that. So which two options are possible here? That is A and D. So option 2 is correct. Next, third question: what will be the direction of the reflected ray when a light is incident normal to the surface? So options: parallel to the surface, perpendicular to the surface, at one acute angle with the surface, and obtuse angle with the surface. So which you can easily understood from the question only. the direction of the reflected ray when a light is incident to the normal to the surface. If you suppose one surface is like should be here, so it is incident from the uh, normal only, so it is 90 degrees, so which is enters, and in which way it is entering, same direction it will reflect. Okay, so that is perpendicular to the surface. If it is perpendicular to the surface only, it is possible. So that is option number 2, perpendicular to the surface. Next question: if the angle between the normal and the incident ray is 30, the angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray is, so which you people already know about the surface and incident ray. So if any ray enter with the angle of 30 degrees incident ray, so it will reflect to the normal like this, so which is going to make the 90 degrees over here, so that is 60. Okay, option 1 is the correct. Next, you can see how many images you will be, how many images you will be formed if you stand between two plane mirrors position parallel to each other in a trial room of a garment shop. So two plane mirrors if you have, then any object is placed in between them, it is going to reflect multiple number of times, so that means infinite number of times. So option 4 is correct. Option 4 is correct. Next, moving to the next question: the image of a distant color object formed in a pinhole camera is always. So if you know the properties of pinhole camera, this question easily you can done. So virtual erect colored and diminished, real erect colored and diminished, real inverted black and white and diminished, uh, real inverted colored and diminished. So if you see these options in a pinhole camera, the uh, image is the form of image is real erect colored and diminished, but it is not at all be the colored, yeah, it is real and it is not be um erect. Okay, so it is going to be the next option, this is going to be eliminated. The Abasi is not going to be formed by this uh, pinhole camera, so it is not going to be the first option also. That means it is not at all virtual, it is real. Okay, so real inverted, it is going to be formed in real and inverted, but black and white options are not here in the pinhole camera. So it is going to be real and inverted and colored and diminished option is correct. Okay, this is the question of pinhole camera. They are going to ask you in your seated examination. Next, the seventh question: which of the following is the most appropriate instructional aid for a teacher to introduce the concept of how shadows are formed? So, as you can see over here, a teacher wants to introduce the uh, concept of how shadow form. Okay, so what a teaching aid is going to be used? Instructional aid for a teacher. So it may the options, if you see, the periscope, pinhole camera, sundial, and a burning candle. So periscope is for high level students. Pinhole camera is also for the high level students. So to introduce the sundial is correct, and burning candles is also be the not correct. So this is the seventh question. Next, two plane mirrors are placed at an angle of 60 degrees to each other. How many images of a coin is formed when it is placed 4 centimeters away from the mirror? So this plays a very important question, and two plane mirrors are placed at an angle of 60 means maybe this is the angle of 60 if you imagine like this. So how many images of a coin can be formed when it is placed 4 centimeters away from the mirror? So if you see the total the formula number of images formula is 360 divided by the angle, that is 60. If it is even, then you have to subtract -1. So 66 the 360, 6 minus 1 means 5 images can be formed. So which is our option number 2? Which is our option number 2? Very important and question. If you have some idea about the number of images formed on two plane mirrors are placed with an angle, okay, that is placed a very important question. Okay, next, if we move to the ninth question, the image formed by a pinhole camera is real. Yes, of course. Which of the following properties of light provides the best explanation for this phenomenon? Yes, okay. You can see the options over here. Light travels in a straight line. Yes. Light refracts on moving from one medium to another. So, a light is made up of several colors. A light is a form of energy. Yes, the first and foremost option, the pinhole camera uh, option, that is real and inverted. Okay, which is not going to be the erected. Okay, and diminished. Okay, so which we already see that question. Again, we are discussing about the pinhole camera. This is the second question. So which is going to be happen according to the which is going to be explain about the image is real. Okay, the image formed by the pinhole camera is real. So light refracts moving from one medium to another. No, it is not at all correct. So light is made up of several colors. No. Light is a form of energy. No. So the first option is light travels in a straight line. This is the correct option. Okay. Next question. Yeah, same repeated question in seated examination. They asked you to in Jan 2023. So X is a device which is used to see around the corners, and Y is based on the principle of, okay, Y. So Y is dash. Okay, around and is based on the principle of Y. So X is based on the Y. So Y and x respectively, or x and y respectively. If you see the options: telescope reflection, periscope reflection, kaleidoscope refraction, periscope dispersion. Periscope is not going to be based upon the dispersion, I hope. Next, kaleidoscope is also not going to be have the uh, what we can say refraction. Next, telescope is not made up of reflection. Yes, so the best option is for this question is periscope reflection. So periscope is going to be the correct option. Okay, periscope reflection. Okay, which is repeated question to the previous examination. Very very important. So pinhole camera again they are asking, and this is also they are asking again and again. Okay, kaleidoscope, periscope, reflection, refraction, reflection, like that. Yeah. Next, another two questions, that is 11th question. Two mirrors A and B are at a right angle to the each other. Okay, if a ray of light strikes a mirror at a 20 to the normal and then strikes the mirror B, find the angle of reflection of the ray emerging the mirror B. Okay, A and B are placed at 90 degrees. Okay, suppose these are the two mirrors A and B. If you suppose, so one is entering with the some angle 20, so which is not going to be happen again. So it may be like this refract. Okay, reflect. So which is normal. So if it is enter into the angle of 20, so it is going to be uh, at the output normal, that is 70. So which is an internal value of this. Okay, so what they are asking in this question: if a ray of light strikes at the mirror at the rate of 20 degrees to the normal, then strike the B. Okay, yes, strike the B. Find the angle of reflection of the ray emerging from the mirror. Okay, right. So if it is entered like this, then it is also be the normal. Okay, so which is going to be happen again here, the 20 degrees again it is for emerging from the B is also be the 70. So that is option number 1. Very important and easiest question. Again and again they are asking in our examination CTET. Yeah. The next question in a previous examination of CTET. Kaleidoscope is based on the principle of. Yes. If you remember the kaleidoscope, which is made up of with the three mirrors, with the three plane mirrors and multiple reflections, then that is our answer. You can see in the options. The reflection of light from two plane mirrors arranged parallel to one another is not going to be the correct. Next, multiple reflection from three inclined plane mirrors. Yes, of course. If you see the another options also, reflection of light from two plane mirrors arranged perpendicular to one another. No. Next, multiple reflection from two inclined. Here, multiple reflection is correct, not with the two inclined mirrors. So this is also be the wrong answer. Hence, the multiple reflection from three inclined plane mirrors are is the correct for the kaleidoscope is based on the principle of. So which are very very important questions for examinations. They're asking in our CTET examination, so which is going to be helpful. Okay, thank you.